So let's talk about COVID, the pandemic. Just talk about kind of what that looked like for you leading up to it, how your business changed, and then if there was anything that you changed within your business that maybe you had hesitated to change, that you hadn't done yet because of time or whatever it may be, but because of COVID you were forced to make a change or implement something that actually has turned out to be a nice addition to your business.
Sure. Well, when we first started reading about the whole COVID thing, we're like, oh, we'll be fine. This is America. It's not going to get huge. It'll fizzle out. And then when it started getting real, people were posting about like, the shop might have to close, all over America. Is this really happening?
Yeah.
I was just freaking out inside. It just spooked me. And then shops were being forced to close all over America, here and there, just pockets at a time. And I was just like, well, it's everywhere. So, before we're forced to close, I guess we can help flatten the curve by closing before we're forced to. So I think it was like a week or two before the directive health measures came out that all studios had to shut it down.
Yep. We
just decided to shut it down. Because at the time I was like, it's going to be a couple weeks. It's going to be rough, but we can make it. God's got our back. He's never let me down. So we shut it down. It was really weird. Nobody had any idea what was actually happening. Nobody really knew a whole lot about how COVID spreads. Oh, you touch things, you get it from that. Somebody coughs in the air and you breathe that cough in, you can get it through that.
Yeah.
Nobody really knew. And then, over time, kind of figured out it was more of an airborne thing. So masks were a huge thing, which nobody enjoys wearing one. I hate wearing one.
Yep.
But I wear one pretty much all the time if I'm out shopping or in the studio. They're still required, unless I'm doing like a nose piercing for somebody. But I have one on all day when I'm with clients.
Yep.
When I first had it shut down, we took the opportunity to. We spent the first 3 weeks, me and my wifey, building a web shop for the studio. We've never had one. We never had enough dead time to build one. We had no idea how much of a beast it was to make one. And instead of hiring on some other company to do it for us, which would have been cool, we just kind of cranked it out ourselves. She learned how it all worked and kind of dumbed it down so I can understand how it works, and now I can edit the web shop.
So what's the web shop?
It's just a place where you can go online and buy jewelry from the studio.
Oh, okay.
It's awesome. You've also got links for like booking your own appointments and stuff.
Sure.
But yeah, we've always wanted one. We've always shipped jewelry to people, but it was more like you send us a message of what you're wanting. We can send you pictures of what we have, and we can email you an invoice, or you can pay over the phone. Now it's still really personal. The web shop can be.
Sure.
You can still message us if you're not sure about sizing or whatever. It's all run through me and the wifey. It's not like somebody you don't know, so It's still personal. But it just kind of streamlined the whole thing. It keeps everything organized. It helps with inventory. It's amazing. So we put that up in about 3 weeks or so. Before that, we were still doing the messaging back and forth, helping people with sizing and stuff. And I'd come in on they were all days off because I wasn't actually working, but I'd come in a couple days a week to sterilize and ship out jewelry to people. And if they were in town, I'd meet them at the front door, put it in an envelope, and they could pick it out of the mailbox.
Sure.
So yeah, the community helped us a ton. We'd have gift cards, buying e-gift cards, buying jewelry little bits at a time.
Yep.
Just kind of helping us hover through that whole period of time.